Hi guys, this is John here. In this section, we will look at another important aspect of entrepreneurship, which is what problem are we solving for our customer? Very important question in your entrepreneurial journey. So let us look at that. In the previous section, we had looked at who our customer is. We had looked at a concept of B2C and B2B, where we had understood that if we are selling directly to a customer, which is or an individual, we call it B2C, whereas if we are directly selling to another company, we call it B2B. And we had also seen that it is very important to identify the type of the customer. So in the previous section, we saw the who, as in who will buy our product. Now, in this section, we have to answer the question why. Very important. I'm saying, why would somebody buy our product? Why would somebody buy our product or service? Now, this question is directly linked with this. Why would somebody buy our product or service? And what problem are we solving for our customer? So let me ask a question. If your product or service is not solving a problem, do you think somebody is going to buy that? Ask yourself this question. Let us look at an example. Why would somebody go by train from Mumbai to Delhi versus take a taxi? Let's understand this question. So there is a taxi service. I'm just giving an example. Let's take Ola versus train. So let's say Indian Railways. Why would somebody take Indian Railways from Mumbai to Delhi and not take an Ola? Because if you would take an Ola, it would take more time. It would cost you more money because of the petrol. Whereas if you go by train, it takes less time and less money. So, taking the train solves the problem for time and money. Now, let's compare taking the train now versus taking a flight. Now, taking a train compared to taking a flight takes less time but costs more money. The train takes more time compared to a flight but costs less money. So, if you are a businessman and you need to save time and money is not a problem for you, then you would take a flight. Whereas if you're a normal person for whom you could be okay with a little more extra time, but you want to save money, in that case, the train would be the right option. So the question is, what problem is the flight solving for you? The flight is solving the problem of time, whereas train is solving the problem of money. So depending on the problem, the customer will select the product or service. Remember what I told you? Entrepreneurship is all about trade-offs. Let's look at another example. Let us say you are hungry and you want to eat a biscuit. So you have two options. Let us say Parle-G and hide and seek. So now here, let's see, if you buy a Parle-G, it's going to cost you less money and it's going to give you very average taste compared to a hide and seek, which will cost you more money, but it will give you a very good taste. Now, depending on the type of customer that you are, if money is no problem for you and you want good taste, you're going to go with hide and seek. If money is a concern for you and you don't care about taste, then you would go with Parle-G. So, depending on what your customer or what your needs are, you will choose the product. So, Parle-G solves the problem of less money, whereas hide and seek solves the problem of good taste. Again, as I told you, it's all about a trade-off. So now, since you have started your company and you have decided the product or the service, you have to decide that why will the customer choose your product or service. What is the problem that you are solving for the customer? What is the problem that you are solving? That is a very key question that you need to answer. It could be anything. Your product could be saving time. Your product could be saving money. Your product could be giving a better experience. So you could be saving time. You could be saving money. You are giving a better experience. You are giving a customer a single platform. So there could be multiple reasons. Let's look at some more examples. Let us say Amazon. Now, why do people go on Amazon? Because it's a single platform where anybody can buy multiple products. So the problem that Amazon is solving, it's that it's a single platform where you can go and buy anything and everything. Let us look at Ola or Uber. What is the problem they are solving? You can get a cab from the comfort of your home without going out. So that's the big problem that Ola and Uber are solving. The second problem that Ola and Uber are solving is they give you a comfortable car The third problem that Ola and Uber are solving is they have made taxis affordable. When I say affordable, means you have to pay less money compared to other taxi services. So that's the problem that Ola and Uber are solving. Let's look at Drona Aviation. In Drona Aviation's case, they make drones that are simple to use, easy to program. They give the customer a better learning experience. Their drones are reliable, means they don't break. So these are the problems that Drona Aviation is solving for their customer. Let's look at another platform called Enabler. Now the problem that Enabler is solving for its customers, it is making AR VR development, or I shall say AR VR app making, easy for students. It makes it easy for teachers to teach AR and VR. And third, it makes learning AR and VR affordable. Affordable means it costs less. So the problem that Enabler is solving is it makes AR app making easy. So that's one problem. It makes it easy for teachers to teach AR and VR. And third, it's making affordable. So these are the problems solved by Enabler. So if you look at all these cases, these companies are solving a particular problem for their customers, whether it's B2C, if you remember, business to customer, or whether it's B2B, which is business to business. In both cases, as long as the product or service, whether it's a product or if it's a service, as long as you are solving a problem, your chances of success as a company are higher. Okay? So I hope now in your case that you've defined a product or a service, you should be able to understand and answer what problem are you solving for your customer. Now the best way to find that out is go talk to your customer. Remember one thing, guys, never design a product or service without talking to your customer. This is the fundamental mistake made by most entrepreneurs, is they design a product or service without talking to their customers. So what is the mantra of this session? Please go talk to your customer, find out what their problems are, and then see if you can solve that problem. So I hope this section is clear, where you have understood that you need to address a problem for your customer, and based on that you have to answer this question as to why would somebody buy my product or service. So go ahead and talk to your customer, come back with that why, and answer that question and fill it up in the Entrepedia platform. Alright guys, so I hope this section was clear. I shall see you guys in the next section. Thank you.